I can't wait.
I can't.
Really?
Yeah.
Try the other eye. Yeah,
Eight.
you did it. So Rosie,
Hey.
how did you get started, or how did you get on board initially with Starting From Now?
So I saw a casting call at some point somewhere and just submitted myself and rocked up to the audition to find the beautiful Sarah Hansen there. And I think we spent like 10 minutes catching up before the audition actually started.
Were there snakes on the table?
No, there were not snakes on the table.
Because the first time I auditioned with Julie, there were snakes on the table. And I was trying to be
Julie,
healthy. And
not fair.
I was going through a vegetarian phase and I can't eat these. And was really hungry. And then I was just staring at me on the table.
All right. Excuse my ignorance, but why can't you eat lolly snakes if you're vegetarian?
Because they're made from gelatin, so they're made from...
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's not how you ate.
Corrected.
Oh, really? Did I? Okay.
You didn't stop eating.
Not if you're vegan.
Yeah, I thought that was vegan, not
no,
vegetarian.
no,
but
I
maybe
mean-
it is.
No, because it's still kind of like slaughtered carcass. It's not like they're going around to farriers and clipping the toenails off the horses and then making them into lollies. Or going to
That's
a
really
pig.
still how they make gelatin.
That's exactly, usually beef and pig.
Okay. Thank you, little snake. You can stay there.
I always bring the party down. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you do.
I really do.
That's okay. Well, you tell me. How did you get involved in the Starting From Now project?
I'd finished working with Julie and Sarah, who plays Steph, on a short film called Move. And it was so much fun that I decided to come back for more. No, Julie called me and said, I've been writing this web series. Would you be interested? I've got a lawyer for you to play. And I think anyone that can kind of get out of bed and work in an office is interesting. So I was intrigued. I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. They were up in the morning.
Lawyers.
Assertive, educated, you know, the kind of people you imagine have evidence to back up their arguments at dinner tables. That's the person I want to be.
If not, they just make it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so when you've got the script, what did you do other than freak out? Like, what was your first reaction?
My mantra was do not judge the character. Do not judge the character. Find what her dilemma was,
Yeah.
because Darcy makes some choices that I personally wouldn't, and I needed to figure out why, if I was in her situation, what would I need as motivation to make those choices too, so I could kind of understand, or have some sort of understanding of what she was going through. But I don't know, it's just, and then you just see what happens.
Is that confronting, kind of finding a logical or like something that feels truthful to you to do things that you don't morally agree with? When you find that part of yourself, is it like, because I always feel really terrible.
Well, I think that
Like,
I think the confronting bit is when you start to like it.
yeah. Wow. Okay.
And I don't think it's logical. Like, I think it's like I don't want to be logical with the characters, but like finding emotionally where they go and like what they're being torn between, and then when part of you starts to go, ooh, that could be an interesting decision to make. You're like, okay, maybe I should step away slowly.
That's interesting. My favorite author, the theme throughout all his books is that thing of like pretty much destroying everything in your life so you can start afresh and
Destroying.
like creation through destruction. I could be reading into them completely wrong, chances are, but that's what I take from it. And so that's how I kind of saw the characters in this script, where they were subtly, either subconsciously or consciously, sabotaging their lives in order to find this piece of this freedom that they couldn't quite articulate for themselves.
Yeah.
So, like, once you decided not to judge the character, before that moment, what was your gut reaction? We can just pretend that Julie's not in the room. She won't be offended by it.
Well, obviously, to get to work with such sexy ladies.
We knew each other before.
Yeah, well,
The
you and
three
I
and Bianca, we knew. Did we?
I didn't know Bianca. Sorry, we're pointing at the floor. Bianca is
Really?
just sitting over here. Yeah. No, I met B at the first intro, and then we realised that we had quite a few connections in common.
It's so weird because I've known you and Sarah now for just
way back.
like a year and a half.
No, longer. No longer, because we met in that okay, so we used to do stage combat workshops together and beat each other up. That's where we met.
Someone gave us weapons.
And they were pointy.
You wear a lot of hats. Like you're an actor, you write, you produce. How do you juggle it all?
With difficulty.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah, it's really hard. The hats need different brains, and sometimes it's really tricky to jump from project to project, to go from being a logistical person to go to being a creative person, and sometimes that's even just within the same project. But it's fun. Like, I love it. I love storytelling, and I love working with different people and seeing what other people bring to projects and what they've seen in a story that I hadn't seen, or we get a project to a certain what we think it's going to be, and someone comes in with like an idea way out of the box and spins everything on its head, and I find that really exciting. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh. So yeah.
But no sleep.
Very little. Enough. Sufficient.
Yeah.
Sufficient to get me through.
Do you have anything that you do to unwind or relax? Do you do? Do you do? Do you do you do do do? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Is this the new theme song, Julie? Do 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 do. So do.
I do a bit of doo-doo. I dance. Swim.
Yeah.
Swim. Yeah, wow. In the ocean. Mainly like across Coogee. It's beautiful.
Do you pet the gropers?
I don't want to scare them. I always scare them off. There are these really big groper fish that swim at the bottom of the beach where I live, and they're like electric blue. And like,
and kind of scary.
Electric blue.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. And they're not scary, and you can swim up quite close to them. But I don't know. I don't want to pet them. They're in their home. They must get harassed a lot.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
Take it fishy.
But yeah, you too. You wear a lot of hats. You produce and you act and you write and you direct. Anything else? Did I miss one?
I knit.
You knit. Oh, that's not one of your hats. That's how you unwind.
No, that's also one. No.
Yeah, exactly.
I must finish the scarf.
Do it.
Favorite character in the series. In the series, not in the season.
Whoa. Okay.
Other than your character.
That's not fair.
You can't pick your character.
No, but I don't think we can pick any of the other characters. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Pick a team. Okay, I want you to put yourself in the shoes of the internet and pick a team.
All right. I think I am on.
Is it Team Steph or Team M?
It's Team M.
Yeah.
I'm on Team Emily.
Team Emily. Sorry, Steph.
Sorry, Steph.
Can just like... Yeah. We don't need to tell you what happened then, but it was really offensive. Definitely Team M.
Definitely Team M.
She's the nicest character. Everyone else is really horrible.
She's really hot.
She's really hot. Yeah. We're currently all having fights over Bianca, who plays Emily.
Who you'll get to meet.
Who you'll get to meet really soon. This is the going out music now. We're fading out. Do 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 do. Starting from now. Do 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 do. So sorry you had to watch that.
And we're cut, right?
We're cut.